back to another one. We're jumping back into Everspace 2. We'll be doing some more upgrading today. I have currently 2 legendary ships and 2 superior ships, or red as I'm going to calling them, and I want to actually start upgrading our arsenal before we start making brand new builds. So we have been rocking our bomber lately and our Vindicator, which has been a fun build. You will be seeing this again very soon. Hopefully at the end of this month you'll see it again. But what I really want to do this time around is I want to go back to one of my favorite ships ever, which is Interceptor. This was my second build that I made, and I actually fell in love with it. The Interceptor has such nice features. It has 6 hard points, you have major speed, major maneuverability, and I was really excited to come back to this and make it even better than it is. As you can see, it is red, it is not orange. As you can see here, this one's orange, this one's red. Got a little sneak peek of what we got. We got a couple new weapons too, which we'll be bringing up later on. But first off, I want to upgrade this to legendary. And I also have, as you can see in the bottom here, I already have a full kit ready to go. So what we're going to do first, before we even go to buy the new ship, we're going to put all this stuff down and just talk over it for a little bit. So currently, my big thing I want to do with this Interceptor build to improve it is actually make it even faster. That is going to be, the modules I have now are going to help us get there really easily. For instance, we have this one here, a really strong energy core, a very strong shield. We're going to be boosting a lot in this, so it's going to help a lot. We also have the additional attributes here. Pretty good armor, and also you have the reduced boost energy, which is going to be great. It's going to be boosted around a lot. Currently, we have some pretty good upgrades. We have another sensor here, which is going to be a missile launcher, 20% increased damage. That's going to be great for our rockets. We also have the increased alt generation. The Interceptor's ultimate is really fun to use. You pretty much get insane, like, rapid fire features with your guns. Heavily boosts weapon damage and fire rate, and provides unlimited energy killing enemies. Increases the remaining duration by 1 second. You can literally rip through enemies without a problem using this ultimate. It's super good, so that's going to be super nice to have. Big thing that's driving me to have this very fast moving ship is our terminal velocity. This is a brand new legendary we got a little bit ago. It's been sitting for a bit. I will have the ability to boost left and right extremely quickly. We'll be showing it off in a moment. It's super cool. It's super fun to use and allows us to kind of maneuver around our enemies really easily. We also have the plus 11 speed, which is going to be great, and armor or damage reduction on our storage unit here. We do have Starforged items, a couple of them, so that's going to be very helpful later on. Starforged is like it's kind of like a prototype, but better. I think it might be, other than Radiant, I think it's really good. I think Radiant's only legendary based, but pretty sweet. So we also have upgraded weapons as well. As you can see here, our rapid cannon is going to be, our rapid auto cannon is going to be way stronger than what we have now. And that one's actually upgraded with powerful, so it actually has increased kinetic damage. We can make this even stronger, which we'll do eventually. It has some pretty good attributes as well. We have a new Zapper, which we love Zapper. Again, major increase in damage, both on kinetic and energy. Super helpful. Again, as you can see, our original one here, which is on the right, as you see, it pops up now. That had already been upgraded with Catalyst, so it had increased damage. So that's going to be really good. And we also have the thermal gun, which we actually liked using a lot in the last build too. Same deal, literally doubling the damage, which is insane. Starforged as well. So that's going to be super helpful. So let's equip all these. Boom. And now we have all these that we can actually scrap out. Alright, so feel pretty good about this. We are going to have to upgrade our missiles, but we can do that. Actually, let's do that real quick. Let's see if we have enough to do all that. We have armor breakers. Okay, much better. We have shield breakers. Much better. And what was it? Missiles? Yeah, rockets. Okay. And we're going to make a couple rockets. Much better. Alright, so let's equip those as well. Let's actually do a quick check here. What do I want to use instead? Okay, so I think we're going to keep this one in the back pocket here. We just grab these all out. These are both pretty good. This one has 30% increase for every second the missile flies. 20% chance to disable target shields for 2 seconds. That's nice. And also 20% bonus against outlaws. So pretty sure every enemy I face is going to be outlaws unless I get in a fight with like the Orcar, which I don't want to. Or G&B. Sometimes when you're like in a firefight or space fight, sometimes you accidentally hit your teammates and they come after you. But generally, I think we're only worried about outlaws really, so that's going to be huge. Alright, cool. So we are fully upgraded now to a much higher point now. Mostly everything's 30. Obviously our Zapper is not, but we're going to keep that for now. Even some of our armor, our modules here, they're mostly 30. Obviously, our legendary is only 27, and our Guardian's 29, and it looks like our energy core is 29 as well. We do have a whole arsenal of other stuff going on here too that we could change out if we want to, but I think I'm pretty happy with what we have. So our plan now is we're going to head over to Kato's place at Prescott, and we're going to go get our legendary ship. So now, as you can see here, as we're boosting, we get latent thrust. I can push really hard left, and then it recharges back up. Push really far right. It's going to be super fun to use. Allows us to be extremely fast, which is going to be really fun to use, and boosts us forward too. So, and it looks like we can constantly use this thing as long as we're boosting around, which is super nice. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this. This is one of my favorite ships. It's just the ability to maneuver is awesome, and even the passes we have can be great. And we're actually run now with the legendary, so let's head over to Prescott and let's go get our legendary ship. Oops, I did not mean to do that. So we are in Prescott now. Let's head to Kato's and trade the ship in for a legendary one. Right. Ship dealer. Let's go down to Interceptor. As you can see here, we're getting increased shields, armor, hull, handling, speed. We also get additional passes as well. So with this Interceptor, I'm actually going to switch passives. Okay, so we get 10% increased damage. We want that. When entering a location, gain 20% increased boost in fire rate for 60 seconds. Very nice. When firing primary weapons, gain 1% increase critical hit damage every second to a max of 20. When flying toward a locked enemy target beyond 1,500 meters, gain 15 increased speed. That is actually perfect. Let's make the purchase. And as you see, we're going to buy and sell current. As you can see on the upper right-hand corner here, I have just under 1 million. This is going to be super nice. Let's do it. And honestly, I kind of like the color palette on this. It looks really cool. All right, so I think we're going to stick with the purple. I think it looks really cool. You get that little essence of purple in there, the lights and stuff in the cockpit. If you watched my short, you've probably seen this palette before. We may change this later if we get some other items, but actually what I want to do real quick is I might want to change up the rear real quick. Let's try that in the front. Let's see what we got here. I actually really like how that looks. That looks really good. Cockpit, we can change the cockpit to a different kind here. Ooh, we got a little canopy up there, that's kind of nice. Oh, I kind of like that actually. Nah, let's do. We're gonna do Type 2, because that looks really good. I don't have all the super wings here, like the level 4. But this is what the Griffin 3 looks like. I don't have Predator 3, so that's kind of a bummer. We do have the Orion. Doesn't look bad, but I think we'll stick with the Stalker. I think Stalker looks really good. Alright, so there it is. We finally have our legendary ship. Incredible. Love to see it. As you can see here, we have the passes are really helpful for this build. We are keeping... We may change EMP teleporter. We'll see. We might keep that. We are going to keep the healing items on there, and the EMP, I love EMP, so I'm going to keep that on as well. But let's do it. This is actually looking really good. What we're going to do is we're going to actually head over to the G&P branch and take on some quick missions. I guess I can say this is so good. Oh, almost destroyed myself. Right, let's check jobs real quick. Let's take on a search and destroy. And then let's just do the search and destroy and show off how this does. Quick and easy. Alright, so let's take out some targets here. Again, we're going to show off our legendary a lot, because I want to show how it works. one thing I love about this ship. It's just the feeling you have when you're flying it. It's just so cool.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Intercepted. Is done.
Payment will be sent.
This just feels great. Just the speed it has is so nice, and the ability to have like 3 weapons up front, both for your primary and secondary, is just awesome. I love it. All right, let's head on to the next mission there. Here, right,
Cargo
right off
must
the
be
bat.
here. The signal seems to be blocked by some structure.
Oh, shred that. That's awesome. There we go.
Stay right.
Out of here, we'll show off the ultimate as well. God, it feels so good to be back in the ship. Alright, let's complete this mission real quick. You can just feel how, like, easily it maneuvers, and having that Ladian thrust is great. Again, we're getting that from our legendary here. It's giving us that major boost, which makes us feel like we're like 1,000,000 miles per hour, which is awesome. Let's see, try to find a way in here.
Someone locked it behind that door. I need to find a way to open it.
Well, let's do that. Oop, there it is. Alright, so it should tell me. There it is. Okay. Looks like it went over here. There it is.
Look what we have here.
Oh, we got it. Okay, good. Almost lost it for a second there.
It worked.
Woo. You do gotta be careful with this kind of legendary, though, that's for sure. Looks like there's nothing else in here that we really need to worry about. Yeah, looks pretty good. Oh, actually. Okay. Let's head on out and drop this off. Trade lock. Got a couple things to grab real quick. Mission's completed. We got those all done. Feel pretty good about the ship. We may do some other upgrades as well. Guns are feeling great. I definitely think I want to try and work on maybe re-rolling some of these for some better stuff, but I'm generally happy with this, and we're going to keep using it. Let me know what you think of the actual color of the ship, too. Put in the comments below if you think it's cool or whatever. Or if maybe I should try a different color. Let me know in the comments. This is feeling great. We're going to be doing more with this, too. We have one more video slated for this one next week. We'll be doing one that's going to be more around me taking on a high-risk zone with this ship. Using those abilities that we have now. But once quickly show off us getting the new ship, getting it upgraded to what we need to. I was excited for this. I've been sitting on these upgrades for so many, like a month probably or more, and I was just waiting for the time to actually like put them on there and use them. So I'm feeling pretty good. Love having 4 passers. It's great. And just having the increased armor and all that stuff is going to be great. Definitely want to try and get some other modules for the actual customization of the ship itself. Hopefully as we do hire those more and more, we'll get more of them so we can actually start building out our perfect fighter. But I like how this looks right now. It looks pretty dope. Again, I like the color. Let me know below in the comments if you do too. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.